Okay. We are nearly ready. Where am I? I don't have anything out. Whoops. Okay. Behold his face! The face of Carrot Cake. Featuring my face. The lighting is still awful. Can't fix that at the minute. Anyway, so it's fine. Okay, hi. Hello, me. I'm here. I don't have any tools out yet, because I'm as prepared as always. So, Gundams and stuff, and Gunpla and Gundams. Clippers, erasery thing, tweezery doos. That. I don't think I need anything else, do I? Maybe this. So, yeah, I bought some more Gunpla stuff recently from the website I buy Gunpla stuff from, and they had a Black Friday type deal on, where if you bought stuff and used a code, you got a free thing. And where are my files? I only want one. There should be one out, but I don't know where it is, so never mind. Yeah, my free thing was a free Goku from Dragon Ball Super, but it's a trial version, which apparently you can't, like, buy them. They're used as, like, I don't know, like giveaway kits or something. For whatever reasons that may be. And yeah, I got this guy. So we're going to build him, and we're going to work on a Gundam. Behold his Goku parts. Which I thought would be something a bit different. He probably won't take long to do at all, because I'm pretty sure he's like basically a not needs many tools type kit. He has a face. He has instructions. He has like 2 sprues. But we're gonna add some colour into him with various tools. But yeah, so here's Goku in all of his unassembled Saiyan glory. Well, I thought I might be able to use like the brown paw pens to add some nice texture and detail to like the bottom of his shoes, like this. Not that I think the bottom of his shoes will see the light of day once they're assembled, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's move the other sprue out of the way before we just dive straight in. I'd like he's got his belt. We can add some nice texture to that with the pens. So yeah, I thought this would be a nice, fun little jaunt. Should probably feed them in from the sides, really. I can just join in the middle, but whatever. It's fine. And we'll see how he comes out, basically. Fingers crossed, he looks good. upon completion. Hopefully this doesn't kind of overwhelm him with darkness and the oldie shadows. Like the recess shading isn't too much with the brown. But it's better than using the black, I think, because if I use the black for the recess shading, that would be way too much. Yeah, I wanted to do something not video game today, because I thought of doing video games originally, and then I was like, no, I want to do this. This is one of the main reasons well, not the main reasons I buy the kits, because I like to build them. But one of the main reasons I wanted to start streaming was to stream the building of kits and things. I don't know how well this is going to take to his actual, like, body as it stands. I might have to just do a light bit of scribing so I can get it to, like, settle into the crevasses nicely. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try that and see how it takes. Okay, maybe I did it too lightly. Oh well, in for a penny, in for a pound now, as they say in places. We're committing to some hardcore scribing. Maybe not in all of it, but definitely there's a lot of places where it will benefit. There might be other ones where I can just use the panel liner, the brown panel liner I've got, to give a hint of it. But like these deep crevices on his clothing, I think are really going to benefit from it. And I can always tidy up any misgivings with the eraser pen if we need to. But yeah, I'm hoping I can make this look passable at the very least. Just get it into the very deepest cracks. Such. And points where the most shading will sit. Hee hee hee. Definitely around his collar, I think. Would benefit. There. Underneath this bit. I could probably pop the parts out, do it, and then build it as I'm going along. Camera's not in the right place for this. Not that you can really see much because the lights are still squiffy. Okay, I might need to add some more lines and stuff into that, to be honest. But let's see if it actually starts taking this time, how I was slightly envisioning it previously. I do have another idea to further this. That's going to involve dry brushing. I'm tempted to kind of make him look early battle damage kind of style, a bit distressed, was another thought I had. But I'm just going to stick with this to start with, see how it looks. No doubt there'll be someone thinking I'm ruining a I don't know if it's a hard to get hold of kit or whatever, but hey, it's mine. I will do with it as I wish. Definitely seeing more where I need to add extra, and where I've just not done it at all because I'm blind. Maybe bits where I need to make it a little deeper, perhaps. Feels weird giving him like a butt crack. But the fingers are crossed, as I say, I can at least make it serviceable. And fix any bits where I've outright missed it. Like there. Might have to lean into it more so, actually, I think, looking at it. Yeah. Beep. suppose if I had some, like... Because I don't have a good orange. Whoops. That could cause an issue. Oh, I'm in your gooch. I'm sorry. Bit weird. But if I had a... what would you call it? An orange dry brush colour. That's a lighter shade than his gi. Is it pronounced gi? It is pronounced gi, isn't it? Then I could probably add a lot more better depth to this. But I don't have one, so I won't. A little bit deeper there and there. I want a thin one running all the way up these, on these deeper bits. And one there, and a thin one there. But I will tidy this all up as best as I can with my eraser pen a bit further down the line. So I've kind of got the gist of where everything's going to sit to tidy the lines up as best as possible. Drink. Must drink. Joke on it. Apparently. Excuse me. It's somewhere I've just not actually put the stuff in yet. Again, we'll tackle that. It's all good. Trust in the process, and the final product might just about be passable. Definitely need it in this bit down towards the foot. Yeah. No. Nope, there goes the pen. Come back. Warm. Why is it so warm in here this afternoon? Hope my heating hasn't come on. Don't want that happening. Don't think I'm going to run it down there though. I don't think that'll look right. A little bit there. Ooh, there, definitely needs it. Uh-huh. I'm picking up what it's putting down right now. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, this isn't looking awful so far, which is a good start. Ah, I didn't do that one. Whoops. It's in a bit of mist. It's in this crevice here. Oh no, nuts. I've scuffed it. Oh, no. That's going to flow straight into there, isn't it? Or I've scuffed it. Or not. I might make some of these lines a bit deeper. I might have to make some of these lines. So apparently just missed another couple of bits. Oops. Right, let's see, what have we got here? Running down there just a little, back up here. That one's really shallow, I don't like that line. Really light one there. So a lot of these I want to be not all that perceptible, to be honest. Really light lines. Just trying to figure out get it in my light so I can figure out where the light catches certain areas. So I can figure out if I need to add a bit more in. And put my fucking hand right in the way. So you can't see what I'm talking about. Oops. I think we need a really light one. No. There we do, though. Again, forgive how I hold this thing. Freaky inability to hold pen. Hands. There we go. I think that'll tidy that bit up nicely. Really light one there and there. And I need to get in a bit deeper there. Lightly there. In there. 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 Bit more in there. Okay, see how that looks. A splooshed. That's a bit too thick. Whoops. A bit more in there. A bit more down there. A bit more down. Did I not run a line down there? Could have sworn I just ran a line down there. Why did I not run a line down there? That's like an obvious one. See, I'm really concerned about trying to do it on some of these barely perceptible ones on the upper body because I don't want to wreck it, basically. Let's drink tea. Tears drug. Breathe. Okay. So that's that bit. Let's have a look at the rest of the guy. The man, the myth, the legend. Goku-san. Because he certainly has a lot of meat as well. I want to use black on the blue. Ooh, excuse me. What are those? What is that? Is that... that's on his lower body, isn't it? That's by parts of his boots. Yeah, it is. And those might actually be lines I can do without scribing. Those I can't get to very easily on the sprue, so I might have to do them off the sprue. But I could, realistically, with this kit, just take everything off. Because it's not like there's too many unique parts. So I could just take it all off and work on it off the sprue. Which may end up happening with certain bits and pieces, to be honest, looking at it. I don't know if the black might be a bit too much. Maybe I should have used the grey one. No, I think once that's like cured, dried and tidied up, that will actually look fine. Yeah, right, so what I'm actually going to do now is abandon my original plan, kind of, and just start putting them together, piece by piece. The hair's really not getting touched much, so that's good. Have I got my knife out? I do. Black on black surface isn't the best, but then I want, what is that? 3 and 4. He has such depth of layers to his hair. But I knew these, the Dragon Ball kits themselves were a thing, but I didn't know this one was a thing, because of it being a trial version. I need his eyes. need is face. Oh. Remember that this is one of those kits that you can kind of just pop the parts out of and be done with it. See now, I don't know if brown's going to be too much on the skin, and I don't know if the orange is going to be too, well, orange. So I want to just... Yeah, the orange isn't right, definitely not right. I think it's going to be... could get away with grey, actually. In the mouth, on the face. Or at least in the deeper. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we're now detailing his face. Make sure we hit the frown lines. That doesn't look half too bad, I don't think. Do I have any Q-tips? I don't. That's not useful. That's going to make tidying this up really awkward. Right, time to go and raid the partner's supply. One moment. I got one. Excellent. Just what I needed it to do. It's like instantly, like at that point, just like, yep, Goku. I need the other two parts of the hair now. That goes on the front. That goes on the back. And that is his head. Done. Just like that. Right, we need some gi parts. To start tidying them up. Okay, I'm going to use my most efficient tool first, which is my thumb, just to rub off some of the initial offenders before we get ready to dive in with yonder tip. I don't think I need to go too overboard on the detailing on the upper body at the back, especially because I've got a big old sticker. So hopefully the back will look all right once we've got the sticker on. We'll see. We'll have a kind of a measure up in a way and see what we think in a moment. Because the sticker's pretty big. Yeah, I think that sticker at least we can definitely get away on the back. So let's extract the tweezers from the tweezer holder. Remove the sticker. Make sure it gets like right in all of the creases that exist on it, so it looks to flow as naturally as it can into what would be the fabric. Oh, good clonk. Yeah, I think a little bit of subtlety with the things that are going too ham with it on the bodies actually kind of worked out alright. It's worked out pretty good. Woo yeah. Okay. Know exactly what piece I need next, and that's this. Which pushes into here. Right, now I need his neck. And his neck ball. Which one's his neck ball? 28. Behold, Goku's neck ball. And then his actual neck, which we will now add a few markings, ready for a little ingraining. Just trying to kind of line it into the correct sort of parts. Like follow the natural flow of the body as best I can, so I don't make any like unnatural looking lines. I think we're doing okay with that, to be fair. I feel like we're doing okay with it. And again, I also feel like once we've got it tidied up, it's going to look a lot better. Yeah, that's none too shabby. Right. It's evaporated too much. I need more. Need more goo. Hell yeah, that looks good. Right, we need to make sure we put the neck bit on, apparently, the correct way round. Note the direction. It has little balls. The little balls must face forwards. Then we must depress the neck into the torso and directly applicate the head. Ta-da! Very nice. Now we need a belt, which we are going to have to do some rather thorough lines on, which is a bit of a bugger. It's definitely going to be one where I'm going to miss a couple. It looks weird going one way than the other, but it's working for me at the moment, so we'll just stick with that. Shit. Scuffed that one quite badly. Gently Bentley. sure that this is the last one. Maybe. Let's see how that comes out. And we start applicating the black. Fingers crossed. It's going to need a lot of tidying. That I'm quite confident. But I also think it doesn't look too bad. Doesn't that look any none too shabby? I'm just going to set that to one side. I'm going to leave that for a few minutes to do a bit of the old drying while we get parts off for the arms. "17 and 16, 16 and 17, which means 13 and 14 are for the left arm. So this is the right arm, this is the left arm. Move that out of the way. Right arm, left arm. The two arm joints are the same. Then we've got arm pieces. 5 and 6. For the right. 4 and 7 for the left. Knew these would need it as well, that's why I'm getting them out now. So I can do them, then get them sort of curing a little bit before I tidy the other one up, so they've got plenty of time to dry. Well, hopefully enough time to dry, not necessarily plenty as such. Ample. Because as I've said in the past, some of the stuff I found online says I should leave like the stuff that I line. It says for like, I don't know if I'm really going to do them because they're very soft lines. It says to leave it for like 45 minutes to an hour. And I ain't got time for that. I'm too impatient. So I leave it for like 5 minutes, tidy it up, blow it. It's my idea of drying it, is to blow it. But I think as long as you're not going in any joints, you're not going to make anything perish, so it should be fine. And I've not had any, touch wood, issues doing it that way myself, so I think I'll just stick with it. phone. Don't want to do that. Not too worried with the musculature if I don't get every single line either, because, like, no human, or Saiyan in this case, would be perfectly symmetrical, and, like, no lighting would cause it no lighting would fall on them to cause perfect symmetry, you'd think. So, like, if a couple of lines aren't 100%, I don't think it's the end of the world. And really the same kind of goes on the clothing as well. It's not all going to sit perfectly. So if it doesn't sit perfectly, hopefully it'll be kind of a case of no harm, no foul. Of course, that is just me using that as an excuse, so if I miss bits or I scuff stuff, I've got like a built-in, well, you know, realistically, it wouldn't look quite like that, would it? I don't know what I'm saying. Just trying to cover myself in case it goes wrong. Nope. Doing the meat and grey. That I think we got pretty good. I am pleasantly surprised so far with how this is all kind of coming out. Though I think I might have missed some bits on this arm that I really should have paid a little bit of attention to. Possibly, let's see. I did. looking very, not vascular as such, but meaty. Very defined of muscle. That's what we want. Time to tidy up the belt so I can then put that in place. Nice. Looking good. That can only go in one way up, so... There we go. He is belted. Need some more of the stuff. Hell yeah. Actually really happy with how this is coming out so far. Heh. Forgot that stinks. Probably don't want it that close to my face. Really. Right, so first of all, I need to take arm bit that has that and joint. Joint. Don't think it matters. I'm fairly sure they're the same both ways round. Yeah, that's a burly looking arm. I'm guessing this can only go on one way up as well. Yep. And then we want that this way round, so it kind of slots in. Check to see if your kit is moving too. It is. as far as it goes. That is very loose if that's the case. Like, tremendously so. Not the best fit, I've got to say, but it is what it is. Like, it's not awful, but I feel like it could fit better. That needs a wee bit more of a tidy up, I'd say, as well. Hopefully I've got enough just on me. Yes. Hands. I think really any detailing on the hands is just going to be on the insides of the fists. Hopefully I can get that to just kind of go fairly naturally without having to scribe. So that doesn't look awful at all. Yeah, I don't think the top of the knuckles you'll ever really notice it unless you scour it in fairly deep, and I don't want to. Quite a bit of detail on the thumbnail. Unlike the thumbnails that I make. Ah. We're going to give them a minute. While we pop off the trousers and start tidying them up. Let's move the torso out of the way. A smidge. I think this is where the most, well, I don't even think I know, but this is where the most tidying work's going to be going in. do that one, I think. Whew, I squirted out way too much of that stuff just then. Phew. I'll be surprised if we start seeing colours. Wait, no, hearing colours. You see colours anyway. It does mean I can get in some of those other scruffy nooks and crannies that I wasn't so happy about on this side. A larger amount of goo. Lovely. Right. Smelly. It's very smelly. You know what, while I've got it out, actually, I'm gonna attack the feet. Well, I've still got a good amount of this stuff on here. I'll help there nicely. And again, while I've still got it fairly soggy on me tip, that sounds bad, I'm going to do the hands. Leave the hands to dry for a minute though. Come here. Get off. I need some parts ready for the next step. And the next step is preparatory. That's the left leg. This is the right leg. And hopefully won't need any scribing. Fingers crossed. Eat. Missed that altogether. Oopsie. Considering we've pretty much added some level of detail to every single part of this, with the exception of the hair, it's been a surprisingly quick build. I know there wasn't a lot to it parts-wise, but we've added a lot of detail in. So I'm impressed with how quickly it's all come together. Even with the detailing. Alright, Goku-san. Let's give you some hands. Let's check which way up the thumb's meant to be for a second then. Don't know how well I'm going to be able to clean these up though. It's the only thing I'm now worried about, because my Q-tip's a bit distressed, to put it nicely. I don't know why I keep calling them Q-tips when I am in fact British. Over here we call them cotton buds. It's actually cleaned up really well still. I haven't got anywhere I haven't scuffed off anything I don't want to scuff off, and it hasn't smeared any discoloration anywhere. So, yay. Right, now I just need the other parts. I'll make sure I get these legs the right way round now, though, is the only thing. How do I know? Ah, they can only go into this joint one way up. Which way is the butt? That's the butt side. So I'm pretty sure ties are at the front. foot. Is that correct? That should be it. And just ping that across the surface. That's the wrong foot. It's got to be this foot. Wait, so are those legs the right way around? The shallow bits on the inside. Yeah, that is correct. Like a dingle dangler down, like that, like that, like this, like that, in there. Beautiful. And then a Goku. I made an Goku. And you need to part his feet. Will make it easier to stand. I mean, he stands pretty good anyway. That's cool. Oh yeah, I'm mildly quite very pleased with that. Change something though. I will, however, that I need to change. Let's lay him down so you can see him. What's this called? Son Goku trial version. Uh-huh. Give me this. Nope. Apparently coming from San Diego Comic-Con 2023. Just as a little fact for you there. So it's also very much out of stock now. Right, it's a non-scale kit. It's literally the same thing, isn't it, that I just had? So I'm deep diving it a little bit now. And it's the Dragon Ball Super one specifically. 40 parts. There we go, I can do that now. Change. Gonna save that because I'm getting dizzy as heck. So, is that saved? Uh-oh. What did I do? I think I did something bad. Nope, it saved it. Sweet. Okay. So, the guy is done. and there's going to be a short one today, I think, because as I say, I'm kind of getting dizzy. But this is him. This is the trial version Son Goku San Diego Comic-Con, I think it said, kit with a decent amount of detailing added in by myself. I'm going to find a home for him now. Don't know where yet, but we are going to find a home for him. Well, that was a pretty cool little freebie that I got in my most recent Gunpla order. Next kit I'm going to build will be the Jwagu. That's what this was originally going to be, but honestly, I got sidetracked. I was also expecting this to... Well, I wasn't so sure how much I was going to detail it and whatever, and I was hoping to carry on for like a good 3-4 hours, but my head's hurting, so I'm going to have to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining, for dropping in. I'll be back at some point with more things. So until then, be baited, be waiting with a bated breath for that like incredibly exciting plug for the next stream. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.